Alright everybody, welcome back. This is to the Ultimate Modded Minecraft series with more polygons. Now, I had made a 5th episode, I believe it was the 5th one, yeah. And what ended up happening is I had set it to make 15 minutes and then, make another one. But first off, I'm going to go ahead and get my YouTube limit fixed. And that won't be a problem, but what ended up happening is it recorded 15 minutes and then it would not start the new one. So I took off that 15-minute crap and I'm just gonna do the whole video, and if I've got to split it I will, but frankly I'm just gonna get my YouTube account fixed up so I can upload big ones and leave it at that. I will upload the 15 minutes that I do have. Not too much has changed. Make sure I got all my sounds because I don't hear shit. And hopefully we can have ourselves a good series. Not much changed. I mean, I went down into the mine. I didn't get the things I need, so I'm gonna have to go back anyways. And I made a little farm. And not too much has happened. See, we got some of the different seeds that I picked up and planted, all these different kinds, and I'll come back and check those out later. I still need the diamonds. Always need the diamonds. I got one, so gotta get some more. We got some things that look like diamonds, fake diamonds. And that came out of a scorpion, ironically. That and something else. Not too much. Got tin, copper, copper tin. There's like 4 or 5 tins and coppers. And I think they're inexchangeable for certain methods. Got a thunderstone shard, saltpeter. I found that. I think outside. No, I found salt outside on the salt on the sand, and I got the saltpeter down in the cave. And Tiberian nuggets. I tried to make some stuff out of it. Didn't get anywhere with that. So I need more. Found a bunch of different colored cobblestones. Found a big pool of lava, which I will be using a geothermal generator on. Not too much has changed. Got a bed. And I was playing with the M. Diddy music. If it works. I suppose that means it works. Well then. That's nice. And this is Final Fantasy VII, the airship song. Don't know how far it'll go. I think it just plays it. Now, I have a few areas where... Let's see if I can get everything straightened out here. I have a few areas where I found different kinds of cobblestone. So, I left some areas open for that reason, in case I wanted to get more. Now, here's the key. This is a lot of mods. And there's a lot of things that I'll need to get anywhere with this. So, there's a few ways I can go about it. The quarry is definitely going to be a starting point. And by the way, there's lava under here. Lots and lots of lava. And I end up right up there with the movie where I start trying to cover the lava. And I come down here, did my little tunnel thing. Didn't go very far. And, yeah, the music's something else. There's a DJ mode with that music, and I got all the Final Fantasy music. And if anyone's got any MIDI suggestions that would go good with the game to add, I'll add it. Put it on DJ at different times. Because I like music. Who doesn't like music? And, so, like, okay. A quarry is one of the good ways that we'll get the resources, but it can only do so much. And there's a lot of things that we'll need. Once we get those, you know, we can start skyrocketing with everything we do. And there's some base resources I need just to get the quarry alone. That's copper. I'm not too interested in that right this second. After I get a quarry, I have some ideas. What I was thinking is making a power station of different kinds, and I'll probably emphasize on solar power. I'm not a big fan of the nuclear idea, because they can go up. But I have heard of some good ways of going about it. I might get into that. But at the moment, I do want to make a huge solar array and use some water from some wind power, get some MFSUs going, and then get a UU matter machine. Now, the way that UU matter works is somewhat like EE, but it's not at all like EE. It takes a lot of resource to get what you want. And you can make diamonds with UU, you can make a lot of items with the UU. Not everything, not all the mod items, but a lot of stuff. So, I'll figure out how that DJ mode works soon enough, probably next episode. But what I do need to get is that UU matter, because then I can make all the different supplies I want. I can make a factory that makes a little of everything. Once we've got a decent resource generation system going, then things get interesting. You know, we'll do some explorations. I really want to get that Zeppelin mod in here, because I like doing that. That's fun. And, generally that's how it's going to roll. There are some different songs. I will add another one real quick. Now, always switch away from the sign, or you'll have a sign over here and it glitches out and stuff. Now, sorry about that. There is where I can make a room full of different music, but it's kind of dull. I just like the DJ mode. That'll work better. And it'll just play all kinds of stuff wherever you are. That could be handy. Now I gotta be careful, because stuff has happened. Man, that other video, oh my goodness. I ran into, I think it was one of the legendary beasts, maybe not necessarily the big ones, but it was big enough. It was right over here. Hopefully it's still not there, because that thing is scary. And it was like an electric looking floating robot with electricity around it. When you got close, all kinds of dirt blocks and stuff were attracted to it, and it became this big giant golem thing that wanted to fight me. Yeah, no fun at all. And it had the potential of destroying my house really fast. And I was over here, and I seen it, and I walked to it, and started doing that. I kind of came over here, and then I ran inside really fast, and I hoped it would go away, and sure enough it did. I will be utilizing a lot of different things, like the oil, the lava, and I would like to get some liquid metals going, because that's pretty sweet. At the moment, though, I do need an iron. If that's boring to you, I'm sure you can always switch up to another episode after the mining's done. If it's not, feel free to continue watching. I like watching mining. Interesting things happen. Alright, let's get to it. I might even, as I'm mining, cut the episode and figure out that DJ thing and then continue mining, because it's nice. It's really nice. And again, if you've got some suggestions, some different music midis out there that I can use, that'd be great. Not to worry, it's just midis, it's not actual music. Where the heck? Oh, okay. I always get confused because I'm used to just straight mines. Now that we got some torches, we can continue. Yeah, these are Tiberians, or whatever. I haven't really figured out how to use them yet either. I need iron. And iron is really hard to come by, because there's just so much stuff. Which is interesting, because I've never had a hard time with iron. And ironically, I mean, in my opinion, it should be a little bit harder to find. Because the way I understand it, it is hard to find. And it's valuable and useful, and once you have it, you can get diamonds. So, I always kind of thought of it to be a rare object. Hopefully I'll find some soon. So I can mine everything. Like that redstone. Find a lot of all kinds of coppers. Really don't have time to pick up more coppers. Once I get the quarry going, I'll just be mining all kinds of stuff all the time. I like digging, but it comes a point where it gets boring and you need to pull the quarry out. And I'd love to make a ship. Maybe I can use zeppelins for it, but I've had some problems in the past with that. Maybe I can use frame motors and make a ship that carries my quarry around. Even does some liquid grabbing. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't know if I don't think the zeppelins can do it. Because when you move a zeppelin, I mean it happens with the frames too, but when you move a zeppelin, all the stuff changes into something like temporarily until it stops moving. And I don't really know how that would handle with certain items. Frame motors does something similar, but it seems to be more compatible from what I've noticed. So, I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll make sure that these things can do it, because I don't want to screw it up. So you would think I found something by now. Here we are. What am I on? 12? 12 is usually a good spot. Sometimes 13. It just seems that there's not a whole lot here. I'm not quite sure how long this video has been going, but I'll do a little bit of mining and then get that DJ mode, because that's nice. That's nice. There's some kind of blue. Alright, well, that's what I'm gonna do. So, given that, save it. And I'll see you back with the next episode. We'll have DJ mode and continue the mining until we need to get the resources that we need. And off we go.